Okay, so today we're going to do two common errors in the lockout of a press. What I'm going to have Beasley do is show you just a correct press lockout real quick, and we'll identify a couple features of that, and then we're going to show you the two errors that come about and some ways you might solve them. So he's going to hop under the bar, and you're going to notice that this lockout is going to end with the bar over her shoulder blades. Just like that, and her weight is on the midfoot, and she's nice and stacked. Okay? And as she brings the bar down, her elbows will bend, and it'll land in the rack position from which she started. Now, the biggest problem in a press lockout that people face is when they push themselves through the bar too far. In other words, the bar starts in front of your face, and you've got to get under it. And two things are happening. You have some kind of lean in your back, as well as pushing the bar back. And these two actions kind of create a nice balanced position at the top. But generally what you see is the head being pushed so far through the bar that hip flexion, a butt back position, gets created in the lockout of the press. So let's see what that looks like. And as you can see here, she's in hip flexion, her butt is back. Her weight is forward on her toes, and she is in a generally unbalanced, poor position. Okay? Go ahead and bring it down. Rack it. Some things that can help you mitigate this and prevent that from happening is, one, just not pushing your face through the bar so much. Think about your chin being still, your head being still. Don't get in the idea of chicken heading yourself through the press so much. Another thing that you can do is identify your balance at the top. You can do this in your warm-ups. If you don't know if you're doing this, you can try going into a press lockout and feeling where your weight is in your feet. If it's in your toes, there's a really good chance that you've undergone some hip flexion, that butt back position that we just saw, and you need to correct that by getting your balance back on the midfoot and keeping your hips locked into place. Okay? The other thing that you'll see wrong in a press a lot is what I could just call a forward drift in the lockout. What happens is that the lifter will execute the press, get it in a generally good spot in the lockout, but then start to drift forward while their elbows are locked out. And what this does is it creates a really poor descent in your next rep, or setting up for your next rep. It creates a large distance between your face and the bar because you've initiated the descent with locked elbows. So let's see what that looks like. And we're going to see a forward drift while the elbows stay locked. Do that one more time. And you'll notice a big gap between the face and the bar, which is not what you want. Now, when she's going to do this correctly on the next one, and what's going to happen is the fix is going to be, she's just going to stick the lockout, one, so it pauses for a second, and she's going to ensure that she initiates the lockout by bending her elbows and not moving the bar forward. Let's look at that. Locked out. Just like that, and you can see that the bar stays a lot more closer. You rack it. So those are two common errors in a press lockout and how to fix them. If you're having issues in your press, try to apply these, or let us know in the comment section below, and we'll try to make a video for you or answer your questions the best we can. Thanks for watching.